have you ever wondered what network marketing is really about beyond the misconceptions, beyond the noise, and even the hype? Today, we're going to zoom in and find out. Welcome to Revocast. This is a podcast where we get to have real, unfiltered conversations about everything network marketing. And I'm Lebrang Mate, and this is a space where we get to sit down with coaches, leaders, and everyday individuals that have been able to uncover some of life's most profound truths. One of them being that network marketing is not just the 21st century business model, but it is actually the greatest personal development course that you can ever pay yourself to take. And with me today, I have the privilege of sitting with none other than Tshidi Fanikiso, who is the double crown ambassador of Riverit South Africa. And not only that, but she is a dynamic entrepreneur herself in her own right. And welcome to Rivercast, leader Tshidi.
Thank you so much, Lebo.
We are so glad to have you with us today. So, before we actually get into your riverbed journey, I would like for our river community to get to know the woman behind the story. Please share with us, right? Take us back to where you grew up, what life was like for you as a young girl, and what that looked like.
Okay, Dumelang, good afternoon. I'm Tshidi Fanikiso from Botswana. I grew up in Matobo village 30 something years back. Life was not easy, it was difficult. We grew up that um all then, it was everything was hard then, but we managed to navigate life. I was raised by my grandmother, and we lived a hard life in terms of working hard. We used to walk long distances to school. We used to head kettles. We used to go to the farms every weekend to work. We used to pound sorghum for you to eat. We used to fetch firewood. You at my age, I used to know that I have to work before eating. But then it looked normal until later we realized, oh, wow, this lifestyle. So after grade 7, I went for boarding school. That is junior school until matric. So that's boarding school. I'm not talking about this modern boarding. I'm talking about a hard one whereby in the middle of winter, you just enter the shower of iced water.
Sure.
We didn't have any choice. Whatever they give us to feed, we welcomed it with two hands. And yeah, so after matric, I pursued a course, information technology, for 9 months, which I didn't even finish. Then I had interest in TV and film production at Limco Queen in Botswana still. And I didn't finish that course. I think I did it for a year.
Yeah.
So what happened is I visited South Africa. I have an uncle this side. So my journey from Botswana to Uppington in Northern Cape, oh, I saw a different life. Like, wow. So there's something like this, coming from the village. And
Yeah.
so my mind changed right that moment that I don't want to stay in Botswana anymore. Mind you, I was still in university when I visited. I went back home. I told my parents, hey, I want to go to South Africa. So my parents were shocked.
Yeah.
You are still studying. How do you want to leave your studies and go to South Africa? My mind was already made. Oh, they call parents, everyone trying to convince me. No, I didn't succumb. They let me. I came. I went to Cape Town, stayed there with my auntie. Mind you, I didn't finish school. I'm just coming to this country And already in my mind, I told myself I don't want to work.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
So you already kind of knew that there's so much more than being somebody that is working.
I knew, but there was no direction yet. But deep down, I knew what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what exactly, So I stayed there. I was still young. The girl gets pregnant. No job, nothing yet that is showing what it is going this way. I'm pregnant. I'm calling my parents, I'm pregnant. The disappointment. Mind you, I left school. The next thing, I'm pregnant. No job, nothing, no direction. They were so much disappointed. But yeah, even me, I wasn't proud of my actions then. So, parents being parents, after delivery, they asked me, come back home.
Yeah.
And I delivered two bouncing baby girls, twins. Now they forgot about the disappointment and everything. They were so excited. So I stayed in Botswana. With the kids were small. I started selling. I'm someone who much believed in time freedom. I started selling veggies, fruits, like just put a table there, be pushing. You understand? Because now I've got kids. I can't rely on my parents full time.
Yeah.
But looking at that setup, I say, no, this can't give me what I want, what I have in my mind. So I talked to my parents again, second time. Guys, I still want to go back to South Africa. Please remain with these kids.
Yeah.
They complain, no, you want to come back with another kids, this, that, parents. But I told them, no, I want to go now and chase my dreams. They agreed. I came back. Coming back this time, I came to Johannesburg.
Okay.
I was there with my uncle. He had a family. We stayed in a one-bed apartment flat. So imagine, it's my uncle, my auntie, and the two kids, plus Tshidi now. It's three. But we managed. We used to sleep in the passages. Yeah, life moved on.
Yeah.
Now, during my stay in Joburg, I started searching on what to do because still I didn't want to go and work for someone like early in the morning, I'm going to work, get paid. No. They say, we can get you something. I said, no, I'll find something myself. I started searching. I came across one lady. She's a pharmacist.
Oh, okay.
So she was doing network marketing part-time. We connected. She came see me. I partnered. We started working. I remember she was working night shift. In the morning after work, she comes, take me. We go to street, meet people. So that's my journey with network marketing.
Oh, so how you actually even ended up finding network marketing.
Yes.
But like you said something that you knew that there was more, but you just didn't have the right intel basically, or the right information until you decided, let me check. And then you found, we can say, the needle in the haystack.
Yes, mind you, when I was checking, I'm looking for something that doesn't need qualification because I have none.
Yeah.
No experience. So when I was checking, I came across many people, different companies. Then I had to choose. So the one that I chose, I pushed a bit, but remember, I'm new to the industry. So when I was in, I started researching about the compensation plan, what other companies offers. So I left that one for another one. So with the little knowledge that I had,
Yeah.
I managed to sell. In the second one that I did. I used to make at least in a month 70,000 rand. You
Sure.
know, I was so excited. You know, I left my parents home. They're also
Yes.
watching for this girl, what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so I can make so much because I always believed that is those are the numbers that I want. I didn't want to go and work for 10,000, 5,000. No.
Yeah.
So I was pushing. Um, I started sending money home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was also now proud of myself. I pushed, I pushed. Now, because I wanted more, I didn't want just to stay there. I started stretching. During my journey, now I got pregnant again. But you know, like I've tasted money.
Yeah,
I
this time around you
remember
were able
I
to.
used to go to the street pregnant. I would go to the hospital, stand there pregnant, meet people, distribute flyers, and people were partnering with me until I delivered. I said, now, because I'm in business, this baby that I just delivered, I'll carry them on my back with me to push my business. And I was doing just that. In the scorching sun, I'll carry my baby because the other one was at crash. From that moment, I didn't stop because I already saw that there's so much for me in this industry.
Sure. And then if we can also just basically now get to a point where we can say something shifted, right? And yes, you've been doing your research and you've been, like really giving yourself to the industry, the platforms you were introduced to. But when did the shift come when you found yourself saying, okay, you know what, now this is a platform I think I'm going to settle in and build in, right? When you found Riverbit and you said, you know what, I think this is it. This is where I'm going to be building now.
Okay, so I pushed the former business until it was locked down.
Okay.
So we were in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it happened that I went to Cape Town with the kids because of a family friend. The wife delivered. I was there for some time, and it was total lockdown, mind you. So we were just on social media, you know, we are checking, you know, we were confused. The world was confused. Everyone was like, okay, we are dying. What's next? And thinking, well, okay, the business that I'm doing now is stand still. Where do I go from here? That's when I met Riverbit online. Okay, so I'm just scrolling through Facebook. I'm seeing this guy that I knew from my former company.
Okay.
He just advertised something product in Riverbit. He didn't come to me. He didn't approach me to come and say, "Look, there's a new business." I'm the one who asked,
Yeah.
"What's this?" He told me, "Oh, it's a new company. It was even few months old." So what I did, because I already understood about products and whatnot. So I took the ingredients. I sent to one mama that I know. She's very good with
With ingredients.
products. Yes. So she looked at them and said, no, this is the one. If it's all they did put all these ingredients, this is going to be the best product. I went back to the guy and said, I'm interested. But at first, mind you, I went to him. I checked the competition. Now I'm comparing
Oh, okay.
the business plan with others. I said, this is what I want. And now he's ready for me to pay. Fear kicks in. You are leaving the business that you are in, you want to go for the new one. What if it doesn't work?
Yeah.
You know, lots of words in your mind. It will be like, what if the product doesn't work? Because what matters most is the product.
The product.
What if the company doesn't exist? You know, social media things. So I paused. Fear made me pause. After now he was coming, you were very interested. What happened? I said, hey, wait, because I'm having a business that said though is on standstill because of lockdown, but I'm scared of taking the next move. He
Yeah.
said, no, come, let's start. I said, no, wait.
Mm.
Um, I stayed, I think a month passed by. Then a vision came
Mm.
that this is the business. It was
Mhm.
very clear.
Mm.
Ah, you know, where you wake up and you see what happened, like you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I doubted.
Mm.
Another 2 weeks passed. The same vision came.
Sure.
I know. I I just let it be. Now, the last one I heard, it was like it was a discussion in a boardroom. You know, I woke up, it was so clear.
Mm-hmm.
That day when I woke up in the morning, I called him, look, I want to partner. He was like, you are like weather.
Mm.
So I sent, he's in Uganda.
Okay.
It's still locked down.
Mm.
He said, okay, send money. I sent money. I partnered. Um, I started advertising online. So, you know, in our industry, where I was, now they were fighting. We are going to block you in this platform since you moved to another one. I told them, no, you can block me, it's okay.
Mm.
I started advertising online.
Okay.
People were partnering. I was like, wow. And mind you, I wasn't a known network marketer.
Yeah.
I wasn't popular. I was just like, you know, in our industry, there are certain names.
Well
When you
known.
just
Yeah.
say well known, if you just say so and so, everyone knows them, though they are not in the same company. So I was just a newbie.
Mm-hmm.
So now they started talking on social media. They want to discourage me. Oh, there's a new company. So and so are in, me being the first one. No, it's going to collapse in 3 months.
Yeah.
But because of that vision, I stood still.
You had the conviction.
Yes, I was very sure that this is going to work within 3 months. People were partnering with us from different cities. Like, it was also shocking for what is going on, you know?
Yeah.
So I saw myself traveling from one place to the other because when they partner, we have to go then and explain the business. Mind you, even me, I didn't understand the plan yet because everything was so new.
Yeah.
So that baby that I used to carry, she was now a year old. I used to leave her for a week from Joburg to Eastern Cape, from Joburg to Northwest, from Joburg to Free State, where people just partner. I would travel there to explain the business, to train, to build that relationship. So that's how we started the business.
So I want to actually go back to something you said. You said that you started during the hard lockdown. So I think it also kind of speaks on the nature of the industry itself, the flexibility of it, right? And then also, you are mentioning that now you started to go and intentionally be there physically, to be able to speak to people, to be able to explain to people. When did it start? Because you said you started during the hard lockdown. When did you start like going out to, like to go and sit down with people and show them the potential of the platform itself?
Yeah, mind you, when we started, it was lockdown, and people were partnering us through social
Social media.
media
Mm-hmm.
without seeing us. So immediately they lifted the bans. It's when I
Mm-hmm.
started traveling to those people who partnered.
Okay.
So what we would tell them, since you are now a member, when we come into your city, gather at least 20 people.
Okay.
So yeah.
And that is how it expanded. Oh, that is sure. That's wonderful. Um, Okay, so anyways, let's get to the into the journey itself, right? Because I think a lot of the times people look at, the title and success, and they're like, ah, this is it, or ah, this is something, like worth of interest. But if we can just take it, like the background, like you were sharing, this has been a journey. It's not something that happened like over a smaller period of time. It happened, like even as you started not just with this platform or with Riverbit, you started with other platforms. So if you can just, take us through on what the highs, the lows, the moments that tested you, and the lessons, what they looked like, and also basically that ended up shaping you. Like, if you can just take us through that since, like from you starting in network marketing up until now.
Yeah, I can tell you that it's not easy,
Mm-hmm.
but it's doable.
Yeah.
You know, first thing, you'll be talking to people on social media. Number one, you're going to face a lot of rejection.
Mm.
In network marketing, you're dealing with people, not the business.
Okay.
You are going to sacrifice
Mm.
family time,
Mm-hmm.
husband, kids. You leave
Mm.
them behind
Mm.
if you know what you want. So I remember we used to travel
Mm.
using taxis, a taxi, not even a bus, because by
Yeah.
then we didn't have cash
Mm.
like to book Intercape. We will take just this long distance taxis,
Mm.
overnight ones, if the place is far,
Yeah.
the potholes in the night, discomfort.
Mm.
So when you get to that place,
Mm-hmm.
the leader that is there will tell you that I invited people, only one person will pitch up
Mm.
after such a long distance.
Mm-hmm.
But that one taught us patience,
Yeah.
I remember one day we were traveling from Tata to what is this place in Northwest? To Klerksdorp.
Okay.
Same taxi, long distance taxis in the night.
Mm.
The taxi dropped us at the garage 2 a.m.
Sure.
and I'm a woman.
Mm.
There's no one, and the garage is closed. The fuel station is closed. There's no one. We had to take our bags, just sit there.
So
And
at that time, were you already like having people that you would travel with, like for, like going town to town?
yes, I had three ladies
Okay.
that we started, we hold hands,
Mm-hmm.
we were always together.
Okay.
So getting to that place 2 a.m., there's
Mm.
no one.
Yeah.
The person that you are coming to meet who organized, the phone is off.
Sure.
The safety, we are just there, we are women, we just fold our hands, sit there until 5 a.m. In the
Hmm.
morning, that's when she answered phones. She said I was sleeping.
Hmm.
You will go to a place. Yeah, even if you find two people, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we learned a lot. There's what we call a process.
Yeah. Yeah.
We learned a lot. We learned people's attitudes,
Mm.
especially at the beginning. It's very hard.
Mm.
Mind you, you can find someone who is very determined. They will tell you, no, I'm going to work the first days. They will come and partner with you, and you so much have faith in them, and you
Yeah.
see that they are doing well. Just after 2 months, the team will collapse.
Yeah.
So it's all about building full time,
Mm-hmm.
rebuilding, building, because nothing is certain when it comes to building people.
And it's basically it's all about the building. It doesn't stop.
It
The
doesn't
building
stop.
doesn't stop.
You can't stop if you are
Mm.
looking long term.
And then, if you can also just basically, what would you say were the highs in those moments? Yeah, it was like, or the moments whereby now you look back, you're like, sure, like this, stuck out for me. Like, what were those moments like for you?
Until today, I love meeting up with a lot of people, talking.
Mm.
When you're in network marketing, you kind of become a counselor.
Yeah.
You you become a pastor, because people will come with their problems. Now you
Yeah.
find yourself, you are the
Mm.
problem solver, their personal things sharing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that I love so much.
Yeah.
When I feel, me also as a leader, sometimes I feel down and out. But when
Mm.
it happens, I'll call the strong team. I say, organize a presentation. I just want to come and be in the midst of you guys
Understood.
singing.
Mm.
Riverbit people love singing a lot. When
Mm.
you come back, it's like you went for a therapy.
Mm.
So that is what I love until today.
Sure. Like, and I think it's one of the things that also builds in terms of like onehood or the unison in a team, being able to just come together and not necessarily doing something major, but like you're saying, just being able to come in that space, sing, and listen to people who have been impacted, saying something about it. It ignites. I guess it has that that spirit, for
Yeah.
lack of a better
I
word.
always tell people, if you come into this industry, this is a calling. It's just God calling you to lead his people.
Yeah.
Because at some point, it's not about you now,
Mm-hmm.
it's about them.
Yeah.
You put
Yeah.
their needs. Some will come. Like when
Mm.
I started in the beginning, I met a lot of leaders
Mm-hmm.
who said, Tshidi, as you see me like this, I don't have 1 cent.
Yeah.
But if you support me, I'm going to build a team.
Yeah.
If you want to travel from here to Cape Town, first you have to book their bus
Mm. Mm.
or flight, because now the business was growing.
Mm.
You have to book accommodation, you have to book a flight or bus. You
Mm.
also have to live, you meet there, you
Yeah.
feed them,
Mm.
they will organize people. And
Mm.
it's what helped me a lot in building teams.
Mm-hmm.
All of my leaders today, they were not top leaders anyway.
Sure.
We started from nothing.
Mm.
Today, there are 4.5 million earners, 1.8 million earners. But
Mm-hmm.
from nothing, they just come
Yeah.
and say, we see that you can help us.
Mm.
We
Mm.
have people, but we don't know how to reach them. We don't have the
The
resources.
resources.
So hence you see we are kind of
Close. Yeah.
close,
And
because it's
united.
not someone who came made already.
Mm.
This
Mm.
business made us
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, no, I think that's one of the things that in network marketing, like it's very rare. Like what you did for them, it's very rare. So it also kind of gives an insight on the power of building people, because that's literally in the gist of things, building people. And then while we're still focusing on building people and building leaders, right? Um, we know that the leaders themselves, they either make or break network marketing, how they do it, how they view it, and how they're able to basically just like forge forward in the industry. So from where you sit, right, what would you say are the qualities that separate somebody who is a good leader from somebody that would be a great leader? The qualities of like that separate those two.
Okay, one of them, you must be able to collaborate.
Okay.
Mind you, when we come to build this team,
Mm-hmm.
there's what I'm good at, there's
Yeah.
what you are good at,
Mm-hmm.
there's what someone is good at. So you also have to give them a space for growth.
Mm-hmm.
It mustn't always be about, I'm a leader, I'm your leader. They
Mm-hmm.
are also leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a table, let them put their talents, their skills. It's what builds a team. So
Before you continue, I wanted to ask you, how do you do that? Like, how do you help with the balance of each person being able to, like show their talents?
we build
Okay.
relationship first. When we
Okay.
meet, when you meet me with my team,
Mm-hmm.
especially the top leaders, you wouldn't know who is a top leader among them. I just come down and lead from the back because I want them to be free to exercise their skills and show what they can do. So it's what we used to do from the beginning for me to pick, okay, do what you know. Some are good in training, some are good on streets, you know. Some are good just in organizing. So it's what we do as a team. I give them that space. It's not like, okay, just follow me, follow what I say. No, sometimes I just follow them as well. So building leaders is very difficult. Now, I met them when they were just there. They want resources. They want me to help them build. They are building. We are united. Everything is going well. Suddenly they are earning 1 million rands. You know, money also can change, and now you start showing true colors.
Yeah.
You find out that now, as we usually do, we had a culture.
Yeah.
Suddenly, when we are supposed to do this one, no, I can't make it. I'm busy. Or something just changes in them. I don't want to serve under this person. I don't want to be in that group. I want to be me, you know, because now money is in, they are not lacking.
Yeah.
You know, so it's one of the challenges that as a leader you face them.
So you could say, what would you say separates that good leader from a great leader in that sense?
Yeah, that's now it's where maturity comes. You remember we've got emotions. Everyone has got their own good and bad attitude. So now here you are going to use emotional intelligence to say, look, I'm here for business. I'm not here for my emotions. I still need this one that is misbehaving in the team, you know.
Yeah.
So now you are going to calm down, give them space, follow them small until they are satisfied and they're running the business.
Yeah. So also in that regard, like you were saying, people, like people are different. People have their own minds. They have their own, like thoughts or their own ideologies, right? Like, and we know that in a space where there are people, conflict is bound to happen.
Especially women.
Especially where there are females.
Ooh.
So you know that a conflict can happen at any time. You know that energy can shift.
Yeah.
And also personalities sometimes. There's somebody who has a very strong personality. There's someone who's a bit timid, but like they are assertive in terms of business. So how do you personally handle it when things start to kind of shift and like maybe there's conflict or the personality clashes? Let me touch on those. How do you handle it? What's usually your approach so that that order is brought back into the team?
So in business I don't do friendships.
Okay.
I come meet you there as a leader, I go back home. You understand? So I'm always neutral when it comes to my team.
Okay.
Because I have learned their personalities. So I know sometimes this one is just looking for problem. So when they come report, I approach them to know the truth from both sides.
Okay.
But I don't even favor. The reason why I do that, because I can hear from point A, then I go and judge point B without hearing from B, what really the story is. So I always want to hear both stories when the people are seated down here, because if I go and listen to this and now there will be gossip, and so I avoid it by all means. So I confront them together. If there are problems in the team, Confrontation, I hear their point. If it's something that can be solved, we solve it.
And then if it's something that cannot be solved, how do you go
Yeah, we
about
leave
that?
it like that. Remember, as much as we are building people, if someone say, I don't want to talk to this person, you have to respect it.
Yeah, you have to
can't force
respect.
them. You understand? We respect their boundaries. If they say, I'm here in business, but I don't want to associate with this certain type of people, we so much respect it.
Yeah. But I think also with how you're dealing with it, it also helps with keeping the energy itself amongst the team members, like not mellow but grounded, because then it does not um, like exaggerate the situation, basically.
Yeah, that one is very tough because, leaders, lack of confrontation
Yes.
causes pretense.
Yeah.
It's what I don't know how to do to pretend. And if you do miss something, let's sit and talk
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
close the chapter and move on. If we don't want to be close again, it's good.
Yeah.
You understand? But rather than pretending while inside you're burning, so that alone doesn't work for me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's actually that's what I'm saying. That's actually one of the greatest ways to do it because it leaves the mood itself like neutral, right, in the team. Okay, now moving on to the next question, right? Now we are changing the gears a bit. So, you know that we live in an era where everything is literally on social media. Like you even mentioned that when you started building your business in Riverbit, you you did it through social media platforms because of the lockdown, ne? So, which platforms would you say, or rather, um, would do you feel like they have done justice in terms of you being able to build your business and build it successfully? So, or rather, the ones that you feel like when a person or when a network marketer, right, is building, they need to sort of like zoom in on them or sort of like, give them time.
Okay. I partnered with Riverbit through social media, Facebook, ne?
Uh-huh.
So when I started building the business, I diverted from social media. I was doing street marketing like
Okay.
full time. So, we did it through streets and meeting people, and I neglected social media until 2 years back. Because you can travel all you want, but at some point you get exhausted.
Yeah.
And now I realized, okay, since I started with social media, I can still, because of too much coverage, I
Yeah.
can meet a lot of people. That's when I met one of the coach. I said, look, I want to run my business through social media,
Yeah.
but I'm not also too much familiar with what to do there for me to get people or leads.
Yeah.
That's where he jumped in. He's been teaching me now and he's going there. I registered a lot of people through Facebook specifically.
Okay.
Instagram, I'm not much there. I'm intending to start. And TikTok, how old is TikTok now?
Not that old.
Not that old, maybe 3 years, right?
Yeah, less
I
than
can
5
tell
years.
you that even today, I don't scroll on TikTok to watch videos. That's how a bit back I am. But I have learned that there's a lot of market, huge market in TikTok because everyone now is on TikTok.
Yeah.
People are not even on TV, they're on TikTok. So I'm intending to come to TikTok full time and build my business.
And like, would you say that when it comes to like social media, would you say that it also kind of balances out in terms of, like, for example, being on the streets? If it's raining, you can't be there. If there's like anything that happens out there, you're unable to connect with people the same way you would on social media.
The world has gone digital. We have to adapt as well. Um, you can go to the streets. How many people will you meet? How many
Yeah.
people will you talk to? But when you're on social media, you get reached to a lot of people at the
Yeah.
same time. Unlike going to talk to one person,
Mm.
maybe in a day you only talk to 5 people. But if you relay your message on social media, it reach a lot of people
Yeah.
at the same time, you know.
Mm.
So I'm encouraging everyone, as much as most of us are not familiar with these platforms on how to operate them. That's the problem. But if we can learn, that's where our business is. That's where our business partners are.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Um, I actually also just wanted us to touch a bit more on just taking it a bit back, ne, on like team morale and like that energy that is needed to keep the team going. Like you mentioned that sometimes you'd be building and it would be coming so well, but then there'd be a dip. Maybe the team just stops growing or something happens. It's part and parcel of the building in network marketing. So for you, when your team goes through that slow phase or that slow season, right, where like momentum dips, how do you help them? And what do you do to help, to basically help in pulling them out from that, and then being able to reignite that fire in the team where like that spark comes back? As you mentioned, for you, you love being in the midst of. So for your team, how do you do it so that they're able to come back and say, hey, I'm back, I'm on I'm on fire again?
Yeah, they do hibernate at times. You try to reach out, they just give you a short answer. You must know that there's a problem somewhere, it's either personal. We go through a lot as leaders.
Yeah.
Business is not always smooth. Any other business, not only in network marketing.
Yeah.
Some years it's going, it goes down. Sometimes it's quiet.
Yeah.
So leaders, what help us is training, personal development. It helps us a lot. And when they hibernate like that, you use the power of a leader. You call them, you meet one place for 2-3 days training, they get back revived.
Yeah.
One thing leaders must understand is that business will always go down, go up, go down, go up. But now, because leaders lack personal development, leaders don't know how to manage their finances. The stress comes from, I'm used to money.
Yeah.
Now there's no money. You already, when you partnered with Riverit, you didn't have anything. Suddenly you went and borrowed a car. You borrowed a house. Now there's no installmental money. What do? You go and hide. But understanding that this is the business that took me from nothing until here,
Yeah.
why don't you push harder so that you fix your finances and get more money? Because the market is still
Fertile.
fertile. I can tell you, if you want to start today, all those millions in the system, you can still get them. Of course, some days will be tough. The mind also will tell you otherwise. But if you always weak, that's why you see more leaders who make money, then the following few years they are nowhere to be found in the industry. It's because they lacked financial literacy, they lacked emotional intelligence, and they lacked consistency. Just push even when nothing seems to be working.
Yeah.
You understand? Because one person is waiting for you outside there to come and give them an opportunity. And us in Riverbit, with wonderful products, every day new testimonies. So it means that, yeah, the market is huge. We just have to go out and work. There's this, we call it comfort. Like, okay, I'm Tshidi, I'm from that village. Suddenly I'm here. I stay in my house with long passages.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow I feel like, yeah, I made it. That's where the problem is.
Yeah.
Not knowing when you came to Riverbit what your goals are. But I believe there's so much more, so much more. So some people, when they just built one house, they feel I made it. Now comfort kicks in. You forget. Then not knowing tomorrow you'll be back to zero again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, network marketing is more, it's all about building and not forgetting the building. It's an everyday thing. Okay. And yes, now to our very last question. If you could leave one person, right, that is watching and they feel like, sure, I've learned so much, but if you can leave them with that one truth that you feel like, oh, you wish somebody had shared with you when you first started in network marketing, when you just first found out, or there is such an industry called network marketing, right? If you can leave them with that one truth you wish you knew back then, what would it be?
Okay. Most of people outside there, they doubt. But what makes me wonder is, how do you doubt something that you are seeing? You know, Mina, what made me believe so much in the industry is through others before us who were making it big, who are still making it big. So through that, I said, why not? If people are making it and I'm here stranded, what's holding me back? So most of the people at home, they hear, they see about network marketing, right? And they are witnesses of what is happening. So I don't know what is holding you back, honestly.
Yeah.
Is it doubt? Is it fear? Is it you have given up on yourself? I'm still trying to understand. But what I can tell you is, take a step. Come and learn. In network marketing, you learn and while earning. You understand? Some industries you go and learn for years, then you come and earn after. Here, you partner today. We are teaching you what to do. You put your people in the business, you are earning. Here you earn while learning. So leave the comfort zone, stop crying. Nobody is coming to save you. Only you can save yourself.
No, on that note, thank you so much, Leader Tshidi, for actually coming in today to sit down with us and share some real, insightful, and valuable information. We truly appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
And there's something that resonated with you, do drop it in the comment section. Share with us some of your highlight moments from this episode. And with that being said, if you are also somebody that is looking into network marketing, you want to learn more about network marketing, or even wanting to start your network marketing business, then do make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Rivercast on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Facebook for more information.